Walker. I'm going to be your trainer this week. Wanted to go ahead and start the week off with a little bit of background information on myself. Originally from Tampa, Florida. Graduated college in 2011, Mobile, Alabama. It was called Spring Hill College. I played 3 years of soccer while I was there. Graduated with a degree in international business. After I graduated, I moved about an hour east to Pensacola. Started in the medical field, was selling the service of administrators and CNAs and nurses to work at different facilities. After I quickly noticed that I did not want to work in the medical field anymore, I moved back to Tampa, Florida, worked for an appraiser for a short time, was also a substitute teacher before I found my job at Nielsen, the biggest market research company in the world. I proceeded to work in their sales force, was door knocking, actually targeting homes, trying to convince them to be in the TV ratings. I gained some excellent door knocking skills from that will be beneficial to everybody in this room for farming themselves. After a year of doing that, I was handpicked to then be a trainer for over 2,000 Salesforce members in the United States TV ratings. I was one of 12 trainers that were actively in charge of keeping these 2,000 people up to date on all information platforms they were going to be using, as well as any sales techniques, as well as training all the new hires, kind of like this class is today. So with that, I then made the personal decision 2.5 years later to move to Miami, Florida. Immediately when I moved to Miami, I joined Coldwell Banker and became an agent myself. Sat here in this very classroom and went through the same training you guys are today. And I was able to tell right away that this is something I knew I wanted to train as well. So with my time at Coldwell Banker, I picked up on some great niches that I'm going to bring to the table for you guys today, and I look forward to training you on all of this as we move forward. Thank you. What's on all of your minds today as new agents, right? How can I get money in my pockets as quick as possible? So the first thing that you guys need to be focusing on is prospecting. And we've spoken a little bit on prospecting. Now there's a lot of different types, right? You can go out and you can network in your community, you can cold call, you can door knock, and I want to touch on the door knocking one a little bit more now. We're going to get into a specific type of way that you can go out and create farming in an area that you actually want to work in, all through door knocking. And it's called expired listings. And what you're doing is you're actually going and finding a home that was on the market previously, and you are going to try to tackle that home and make that your new listing. You need a game plan before you go out and door knock. You need to go onto the MLS. You need to look at the listing, what it was priced at before. Delusional Debbie, that is the homeowner, obviously had it overpriced. That's why it didn't sell in the market. And see what other homes in the market are worth before you actually go out and target this home. And when you actually get to the home, I'm going to walk you through a little bit how this conversation should go, because your objective is to walk away with a contact. You're trying to create that sphere, right? So again, hello, my name is Cody. I'm with Coldwell Banker. I saw that you had your home listed a long time ago, and I was wondering, are you still looking to sell? No, we're not. Actually, my sister moved around the corner from us. That's what we were looking for, being closer to family. Now that she lives here, we're not sure that we're really looking to sell. Okay. Or do you have any plans in the future to sell? Oh, well, maybe 2 years from now, something like that. Okay. You know what you're going to do immediately? You're going to take note of that, because now you know 2 years from now you might have somebody that's looking for a listing. And from that, what you want to do from there is, do you mind if we stay in touch? If I have some information of yours that I can have so that I can send you updates on the market, let you know what homes in your neighborhood are selling, for sale, any buyers that are coming through. That'd be great, yes. Okay, so now you've created a contact through that door knocking, right? Another way that door knocking can be beneficial to you guys is if you have a listing and you're having an open house, and let's say you're having that open house from 1 to 4 on a Thursday, maybe you want to target the neighborhood that open house your listing is in, and you want to go out and go, hey, everybody in the neighborhood, I would love it if you would come from 12 to 1 to a toast, champagne toast, cheers celebration that I'm going to have for kicking off my new listing. Gets everyone a chance to see your new listing and get to know you a little bit. Those might be potential sellers in the future, but you don't want them taking up your 1 to 4 open house time when you're going to have your buyers coming through. So that's just another way to have door knocking generate leads for you. Time to watch this video today. I want to end it with just a little bit more personal information about myself. I do have a sincere passion for training. It is my forte. I learned that in my experience with Nielsen. Again, with Nielsen, I spent my first year actually out in the field targeting homes to incorporate into the TV world of Nielsen. And after that, I was handpicked to then be a trainer for Nielsen. And when I was a trainer for the sales force for the TV ratings, I was actually overseeing all new hires as well as the existing 2,000 people in the field. So my training experience includes online training for platforms for over 500 people at a time, classroom training, 3-week settings from 21 to 65-year-olds. And as well, with that training experience at Nielsen, they were able to send me off to third-party train the trainer. Langevin was actually the company that I did earn a certificate in for higher education and the training process. And I have always had a passion for it. And the moment that I sat in this room, I knew that this was something I wanted to do with Coldwell, and I look forward to any opportunity, and thank you very much.